If this is finding you right now, wow. Pouring into yourself right now, self-care, whoa. Self-care, I'm hearing, is more important than ever. Wow. Page of Wands, communicating with yourself to figure out what it is that you want to manifest in this current energy. Look, a crossroads, but it's all marked with directions. The sunset. I'm about to happen upon a sunset myself here. I got my window open for it. That's why I look so bright and angelic. But look, the directions marking this crossroads is illuminated. And you, when it comes to you pouring into yourself, you have to pick the path that's best for you. I have the tower upside down that I drew before this reading started, and wow, what a message that is. It's like there's nothing shaking you up, stirring you up, that would keep you from a stable, serene environment that's perfect for self-care. 111, as I was saying, that 111. And I'm just gonna keep clarifying this energy. I'm feeling so positive. I'm feeling like so much positivity. Welcome to y'all who are new. Everyone's new. This is an extremely new channel. And so I'm like kind of getting extremely specific energy coming through, which is beautiful. Wow, we have 3 of Wands. And that's all about creativity. What is it that you want to manifest that's tied to your self-care right now? Usually I'll do a really specific spread. Uh-oh, this one's like wanting to jump out so bad. Wow, 8 of Swords is usually depicted with all of these. Actually, I'm tripping. I was thinking 8 of Wands, but maybe that's resonant, like feeling like there's so many things flying at you. Usually it's like the wands are like whoosh, flying in one direction. It's one of the only cards where there's not a human figure. But I was thinking 8 of Wands, but this is 8 of Swords in reverse. So what is making you feel like the cage is closed right now? What's making you feel like a free bird that's trapped in? I'm feeling lots of positivity. I know that you're free right now. What's making you feel like you're not free enough to invest in self-care? That is like a bajillion cards. We're not doing that. That's chaotic. What's keeping you from feeling like you're pouring into yourself right now? Let's clarify that energy. What's holding you back from just pouring into you? Ace of Wands. I'm getting lots of wands, and maybe it's like you feel like you have to do. Like you're feeling like, oh, there's so much to do, there's so much to manifest. I need to do this, do that, mark this off the list. And that's where this entrapment is coming from, feeling like the cage isn't open for you. But have you ever wondered, what was that? It was my charger. I thought it was another card dropping, and I'm like, how is it dropping if the stack is right here, just sitting on the bed? Ridiculous. But anyway, this wand that is like sparked up and it's the beginning of a new creation. It's not about doing and doing and doing. I think there is a reason that I confused 8 of Swords for 8 of Wands for a second, because when all of these tasks are flying at you, it feels like you have to self-start something. I have to go and catch up and make myself from aces all the way to like an 8. That's like 8 whole steps, 8 things to do on a to-do list is like kind of crazy. I'm gonna be real. And I'm just hearing that you just have to pour into yourself. So let's clarify how, what is gonna make you just slow down? What is gonna, not make you, what is gonna help you slow down, pour into you? If you've been following along in these recent videos, you know I'm overdue for a retwist. I'm washing deep conditioning and retwisting all of my hair tomorrow and through the coming week. And it's like, what is holding you back from just pouring into you? That's what I want to know. Or no, I don't want to know what's holding you back. We already clarified that. I want to know, and I see this card sticking out, I want to know what is going to get you there. What is the release that is going to help you? Just pour into you. Wow. King of Swords. It's about being grounded in your intuition. You know. See this full moon energy? Full moon, to be a wolf howling at the full moon is like, I've held it in all night. I've held it in all day. Like I'm just howling at this bright illuminated source, the moon. It's tied to our emotions. And when a full moon happens, all of these shifts happen and you just have to let it out. It's not gonna take a full moon to have you let it out. Right now I'm hearing like we just got done with the full moon. I'm hearing your full moon moment has already happened and your release is really tied to this King of Swords energy about just standing firm and what you know intuitively is most beneficial for you to get done. That is what I'm hearing. And I love that for you. How many cards do I have that I already drew? I almost said drewed. And that's not even a real word. That's not even the past tense of anything. Hello. Hello. Oh, hello. Do you see my bear? I moved him out of the way so I could have a nice, crisp, like, one of my favorite colors. My favorite colors are pink, white, and blue. Maybe those are like, maybe one of those is your favorite color, or maybe like that's like someone close to you's favorite color. Maybe that's a sign for you. But like I wanted it to be like kind of like a crisp white background. I like love like my brown skin, like being a darker skinned person. I love the contrast between like wearing white. It's kind of like my all black is wearing. When I hear like I live alone, and I probably shouldn't say that on the internet, but when I hear a noise, I'm like, ooh, is someone trying to get me? No one's trying to get me. No one's trying to get me. I already got myself. I am so like ADHD right now. But this guy, I moved him out of the way so that this would be clear, and he still made an appearance. This is maybe this is a sign for you, those little TY, is it TY or tie? Those little bears. This is my September bear. They gave it to me when I think I got it at the hospital when I was born, or someone gave it to me or brought it for me. But this is my first stuffed animal, and I love them. My bear is a lady. I don't really know what gender it is. I mean, it's just beautiful and cutesy. And I love them. It's my birthday bear. It's my little Virgo bear. But now that you see him, now he's here to stay. Yeah, so we have 6 cards. Let's go for 7. I really just want to, I'm gonna keep going until I feel like we have sojourned the full sojourn. Am I misusing that word too? I'm having a silly little vibe right now. That card is like dying to jump out. Hey. That was so African just now, being like, hey, the fool. That's why I say hey. And look at all the light just shining out. It feels like the light shining out on my window. It's hard as a dark skinned girly getting proper lighting sometimes. And for it to be the fool with all this light shining out from under the surface of the earth, just so beautiful. And you saw from my bear, I'm a Virgo. The earth is just so important to me, being an earth sign. I just really feel like when I can feel grounded, that's really important. And I really do feel like as you step into this new energy, whatever it is that you're seeking and just living to pour into yourself right now, whatever it is that you're going to intuitively with this King of Swords, whatever it is that you know that you're going to step into, and look at Look, I'm so ADHD right now. Look at how with this King of Swords, he's like on the edge of the cliff, just like traditionally the Fool is. The Fool card is usually like this guy, he's like on the edge of the cliff, like about to fall into whatever is to come. And this is kind of like, this is less of a falling and more of a rising. And they can both happen at the same time. They're the same side of the same coin. When you're having a new beginning, whatever it is that you intuitively know that you need to, and I really say need because it's like your soul needs this. Your soul needs this self-care, whatever it is, the self-care task that it is that you want to do, it's gonna have you stepping into a whole new beginning. And look at those two little orbs. Look at that full moon and look at that seed. The full moon is like a new beginning because then the moon starts to wane. And it's like a release. And it is a release. And this is like a release too of this seed out into the world that sprout out into the soil and the light that shines out into the world when you start anew. Wow. To draw the Fool is kind of crazy though, with like something as simple as self-care. And it was 11/11 as I was saying that. When you think of self-care, you think of maintenance, but this is the type of, I'm feeling like this is going to be a transformation. Whatever it is that you're about to do for yourself, it could be work. Sometimes self-care shows up as work. Sometimes self-care shows up as rest. Sometimes when we negate ourselves, when we neglect a task, it becomes self-care to do that task. And sometimes when we negate and neglect our right to rest, doing that, it opens up a whole new path for us. It opens up a whole new journey for us. Like me, I'm talking about like, oh, I need to retwist my hair. I really need a deep condition. The new growth, like from my scalp, and just the new era of having like a new hairstyle and a new iteration of yourself is just like, that's the type of, you know, it looks like a small thing, a little small self-care thing, but it's so big and it's so grand and it's so expansive to do one little thing for yourself. Sometimes that just puts you over this cliff, over this edge, and it just opens you up to a new, fresh energy. And that's what I'm feeling for you. What's at the bottom of this deck? 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So 9 of Pentacles being like the earthly wonders and joys that you experience all on your own. Look at this picnic. It's a picnic for one. 9s is all about the things that you can experience only on your own. And with this Fool energy, with this lone wolf energy, with this grounded, intuitive King of Swords, I'm feeling like this is your energy. This is self-care. Hey, it's hot in here. Why is it hot in my apartment? I have the AC on. It's silly. And it's probably because of all this pent up energy, all of this like pent up, I'm just getting worked up because it's just, I'm just so passionate. There was a side of me when I was depressed that was like, you know, before I got into jazz and singing and all of these things that just free my soul, I felt like doing something for myself was just not something that I deserved. And if that's you right now, like, I can't express to you enough as your friend that you deserve to care for yourself. Caring for yourself is not labor. It's a labor of love. Bell Hooks, I'm looking at my copy of All About Love by Bell Hooks. Read that book. There's an audio book. If you have Spotify Premium, that audio book is up there for free. You can listen to it an hour a day of just listening to that instead of music, just for 1 hour. You know how an hour will fly by when you're, you know, commuting to and from work or seeing friends or family. Like, you know, an hour will fly by while you're driving. Put it on in the car, please, 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 please. King of Pentacles. To clarify, that 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's not just that you're the king of your intuition, you're the king of manifesting what it is that you want, but it takes your self-care. That's what I'm hearing. I love this energy. I know and trust that you're gonna step in to what it is that you need to step into. This one thing, or maybe it's a few things, but I'm really hearing like there's one thing that's like top priority that you've been putting off, but the way that it will feed your soul is just so expansive and beautiful, and it's gonna open this new chapter for you. I really, really, really want you to just, I really hope that you heard every word that I said, because I want the best for you. I don't think you know how it feels, or maybe you've forgotten. Maybe you knew, but you forgot how it feels to be on the other side of a depression or a big life full of anxiety, and just to come out of the other end feeling love for every single person. That's what I feel for you. You specifically, whoever you are, I know you have unique gifts and talents, but if you don't take care of yourself, you won't be able to really, really nurture and fall into those. All of the tasks that are on that long to-do list, that's not the focus right now. It's about doing that one thing that makes you feel fresh and new, and everything after that cascades and happens so easily. It just all falls out of you. I love you, doves, okay? Take care of yourself. Bye.